28 years later, The Bone Temple continues the long-running zombie horror saga that began with 28 Days Later. The film takes place in a world that has been devastated by the rage virus for nearly 3 decades. Society has collapsed, cities have become ruins, and the few remaining survivors are forced to live in a brutal and dangerous environment where trust is rare and violence is common. The story mainly follows Spike, a young survivor who is trying to navigate this harsh world after losing his family and community. Spike's journey quickly becomes far more terrifying when he is captured by a strange and violent cult known as the Jimmies. This group is led by Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal, a charismatic but disturbing leader who has created his own twisted belief system in the middle of the apocalypse. The cult believes they are part of a dark mission and treats survival almost like a ritualistic game. Members of the group wear strange clothing, follow bizarre rules, and perform brutal acts in order to prove their loyalty. Through Spike's eyes, the film shows how extreme circumstances can push people toward madness and cruelty. While the infected remain a major threat in the world of the film, the story suggests that the real danger may now come from the surviving humans themselves. Many survivors have created their own communities and belief systems, often driven by fear, grief, and desperation. Another important character in the film is Dr. Ian Kelson. He lives alone near a mysterious monument built entirely from human bones. Despite the horrifying world around him, he continues to study the infected and tries to understand the virus. His character represents the idea that science and curiosity can still exist even in the darkest situations. Throughout the movie, the narrative shifts between Spike's survival story and the strange life of Dr. Kelson. These parallel storylines slowly begin to connect as the characters move closer to each other in a world that seems completely broken. Visually, the film delivers some powerful and disturbing imagery. Abandoned landscapes, ruined cities, and eerie cult environments create a dark atmosphere that fits the tone of the story. The cinematography emphasizes decay and isolation, reminding viewers that this world has been trapped in chaos for decades. The performances in the film are also a major highlight. Jack O'Connell gives an intense performance as the cult leader Jimmy Crystal, bringing both charisma and menace to the role. Meanwhile, Ralph Fiennes adds a strange mix of humor, intelligence, and unpredictability to the character of Dr. Kelson. However, the film is not without its flaws. Some viewers may find the story difficult to follow because the narrative structure is sometimes fragmented. Certain characters appear briefly without much development, and the movie occasionally focuses more on atmosphere than clear storytelling. Another criticism mentioned by reviewers is that the film can feel extremely dark and brutal at times. The violence is graphic, and some scenes may be uncomfortable for audiences who prefer more traditional horror storytelling. Despite these issues, The Bone Temple remains an ambitious and visually striking horror film. It expands the world of the franchise while exploring themes like faith, survival, trauma, and the loss of humanity. For fans of the 28 Days Later series, the movie offers another